What's up guys, Naked back, and gonna be starting a new series, pretty much talking about how I got to where I am. I actually recorded this video before with me talking about how I got into where I came from in gaming, but I actually realised it's actually utterly pointless to talk about all these shit teams I went through and all this other crap. Probably more so about how I got to sort of around the top area of COD, with the social media, with Mindfreak, with all that stuff. Probably something more useful. It might not be as insightful into my background, but all that stuff's pretty unnecessary. It's pretty useless to you. So start off I'll just skip the 4 minutes of crap that I would have spoke before. Started off through public, actually starting in Halo, then moving my way over to COD with some mates and just playing casually to eventually move into taking it more serious. Didn't actually get really serious until Black Ops, the start of Black Ops, or just before it when I was playing Halo Reach, and I met Guardian, who at the time was actually in Frey Legends, so that was a pretty good friend to make at the time, considering I was a complete random, and I'd say pretty underrated, but still pretty not even rated at all, so wasn't usually that great back then. But really got my first break with them, and from there sort of took it. It's definitely good to make that one break. That's probably the initial break in the ice, as you'd say. Once you actually get noticed, it's what you do from there is what determines where you're going to go. A lot of people, when they get noticed, they get overly cocky, they go a big head, and they do stupid stuff, and I'm not going to lie, I did that. I grew a pretty big head when I was in Frey Legends, and I pretty much paid the price, because as soon as they decided to kick me, I was pretty much on my own for about a month. I was actually LFC for a month with literally no offers at all. And so that's the thing, you don't want to make those mistakes of talking shit for no reason, really. When you're relatively unknown, it's actually a blessing. You sort of create your own path. So something I suggest not to do would be to just start talking shit for no reason. Something I probably did, something I probably regret, and it's stuck with me probably forever, but to be fair, I would not have been known if I didn't cause a lot of controversy. So you can't regret something that's gotten you to where you are, so just gotta deal with it. Anyway, so after getting in that spot, I was LFC for a month, and I finally got picked up by Frequency, or C5 as they were called. Basically, they needed someone to scrim bitch to fill in at the time, because they couldn't get a scrim, they wanted someone. So literally, I got a reply from the message. Luckily, I got it from Crew. He was the only person who had actually heard of me in the team, and that's because I played with Cheese, and I was in a party with Crew once, so as that lucky break leads to another thing. So it got me sort of that trial. This C5 Frequency was a previous CGI team, and yet again became a CGI team again, and I actually got my chance from pretty much CGO nothing to CGI, which was actually amazing at the time, so very happy with that. Shortly after, I found my way into Cruelty Incarnate after finding them on the CGO ladder in first, and I really thought nothing of it. I didn't think they were amazing. I thought, oh yeah, I'd probably carry them, which was not the case at all. They're actually really good, and obviously very underrated, so that was a pretty good thing to get into. I joined originally as a sub with Neon, Vamped, Vilesider, and Stifler as the core back then, so very different to what the team looks like now, besides obviously the two, Vamped and Vilesider, probably the core of the team ever since. But those breaks sort of led to one another thing. C5 didn't really know me, and they didn't know me as an egomaniac, otherwise I'm sure Kyle wouldn't have even considered picking me up. He would have just thought I was another dickhead just trying to get an easy first spot on the CGO ladder. But after that chance, it really went all sort of uphill from there. Playing with Kyle on that after a while, I actually learnt so much, but I didn't realise how much I actually didn't know until I left them, but that's a story for another time, probably do in the next episode. Just playing with CI, I learned heaps about fours. Actually, eventually made my break into the core after Stifler, his internet was fucking up quite a bit, so he pretty much slowed down on the playing, and I got my chance to shine in the ODSC, which was the AC Online test comp actually, which we won the test comp. And I remember we got pretty belted for winning that test comp, because everyone was whinging that Vamp and Vilesider were using commandos back then, so it was pretty funny. Like everyone calling us commandos Incarnate, and that was actually a really funny time. Everyone's thinking we were just utterly shit, but we definitely proved them wrong later on. But yeah, eventually just led one thing to another, and which led ultimately to us making a LAN team which consisted of me, Vilesider, Sten Guns, who we all know how Sten's pretty much turned out to be one of the best ever, and Insanity. So it was pretty good. We got our chance to go. We actually went to Melbourne. The team pretty much didn't even scrim together. It was pretty much me and Vilesider, and we scrimmed with Sten about twice, and once with Insanity at most. So it was really good. Sten was pretty much a nobody. I was semi-known, but still pretty much a nobody in the big concept. Vilesider and I are probably on the same level actually. Semi-known, but not known enough. And Insanity, yeah, still pretty much a random. So it's pretty good to go into ACL Melbourne as a randoms, and for the whole time I actually thought we were going to win. And you can ask Kyle about Sten and that. I was so confident we were going to win the whole time, and it's pretty good to go in under that underdog. Not really much pressure on you to win, but knowing that you can do it is great. But probably continue this series with back on a COD gameplay. But if you actually like the series, let me know. Put in the comments what you liked about it. If you liked how I didn't just blabber on about shit for most of the time, definitely let me know about that. And if you actually want to see more of this, definitely like the video, retweet it, whatever. Subscribe to me. I just want to know if that was actually helpful or not. Otherwise, there's no point making these videos if no one actually likes them. But thanks, guys. That's Naked out.